share any buttons to get the team going after that start?
You know what? It's just big thing that you're always battling is human nature, and just felt like we settled a little bit too much. I thought we got good 3-pointers, but we just started shooting too many. They did a really good job being aggressive, got the lead, and I was proud of our guys, coming back and actually having a half-point, halftime lead of 1. And we got into halftime and we just talked about, we didn't have a lot of energy at the beginning of the game, and we had to really come out. It's a great opportunity to go out there and show people what we got. We've had really good second halves. The cool thing about experience is if we've been in these situations before where we've been actually down 9. And so just to calm the ship down and get them believing and understanding what we had to do, how we had to execute. We wanted to try to get it to Noah. He drew 13 fouls. We got to the foul line more. And then when you're penetrating, it's not just the first quick shot. When you're penetrating and moving and there's rhythm to the game, it just seems like the basketball gods make the ball go in a little bit more. And I thought we did a better job of that in the second half.
And just how fortunate, I guess, are you and this team to have a senior on the bench who can come off and score 17 and hit 4 3-pointers? It seems that there's not many teams that have that. He's the monster on Montlake. The guy can shoot. He changes the game. He did it in every game that we played. Comes in the game, hits 2 or 3, and it changes the game. And I'm so proud of him because he's I think he's one of the best snipers in the country. If not, he's a heck of a weapon. The kid, everybody thinks about his shooting. You watch him play defense, watch him talk. He's the ultimate team guy. And so to see a senior have that type of production his senior year, it's so much fun to watch. And he's all heart and soul. He's all team. And we wouldn't be in the situation we're in this year or have the year that we had last year without Dominic Green.
You touched on this a little bit, but did you feel like you were getting good shots during that early period when shots just weren't falling?
I felt we were. They went from a 3-2 to a 2-3. We just looked stagnant. The ball did, we'd run out one of our plays. Guys were not running the play, or they were running it incorrectly. Like, hello, we're here. You got a flash, and then we weren't strong with the ball. And once you start thinking, or you're not in the flow, you have a tendency to maybe turn it over. I thought like our turnovers were really bad ones. It wasn't like aggressive, where you might get a charge. Those are bad turnovers as well, but not like me to Percy. Don't pass it to the guy in blue. That can't happen. And so we did that a few times, but we settled down. The key was just settling down and executing our game plan. You got to give Cal a lot of credit. They tried to play aggressive. They tried to get us turned over. They did it last year. But for the most part, we rallied. We got back. Our defense was pretty solid, and we were able to get a great win.
Another solid night on defense, defending the 3.
Yep.
Has something changed that's allowed you guys to defend that?
It's just focus. Where focus goes, energy grows. And so it's been one of our big things that we work on. Every game's a little bit different. In this game, at one point this year, they were shooting the best 3-point percentage. I felt like that was something that we had to eliminate. We were running at shooters. We were aware of who the shooters were. Then they started really trying to attack inside, and they did a really good job there. But those twos aren't going to beat us. Focus on our defense. We kept Paris Austin out of the lane. He reminds me when we played Texas A&M where they just tried to get in the lane. He tried to get in the lane. Our experience helped us in this game. I thought for the most part, we did a really good job there. Justin Sewing had 27 last year against us. This year he had 8. We made sure we knew where he was at all times, and that's where experience matters. So, it wasn't great, wasn't pretty, but there was a lot of really good things.
5-0 for the first time in 35 years to start a conference. I know you've only been here 2, but what's that mean to you?
Listen, it's just a record. I mean, at the end of the day, we've got Oregon and Oregon State. That's what we're going to be concerned about, just going out and trying to prepare and trying to execute and fight that human nature so we can go out and have a chance to win every game we play. And that's the way we look at it. Everybody talks about the process, everybody has their process. We just hope our process is better than their process. And, playing a great league, And we got swept last year in the Oregons, and be a great opportunity against two really good teams to go down there and see what we got.
The team going out to the dog pack with the 1,000, is that just like a college moment?
You know what? I remember last year we had played Kansas, we had won, we came back and we played Gonzaga, and it was that I could feel it was that first sellout crowd that I've been a part of here, and you just felt it. And we didn't play great, obviously, and lost, and you just wanted to go up and thank them. I went in the middle of the damn dog pack just to tell them thank you. I mean, those guys bring energy like no other. I mean, could be the best student section in the country. And so when we went out in mid-court and did it, I just told the guys, man, go say thank you. I mean, they make it happen. They make that environment crazy. And we're lucky to have a student section like that that supports us and be there. And I just want them to understand how important that is, not only now, but for the future. It's something that you'll remember for the rest of your life. Again, bringing the 1,000 sign up there, that was pretty cool.
It seemed as if it was another tough night for Noah, but do you think he found something there, and maybe got something going?
You know what? He, listen, could you imagine being a guy that every time you play, you got 9 guys designed to stop you? And, the thing that I was really proud of Noah today is he just kept working. Didn't get caught into how many shots, how many touches. He just kept working, drew 13 fouls. That's why we were in the bonus so early. Made his foul shots. He was 10 for 15. And the most importantly, he played really good defense for the most part. When he got active in the second half, boy, he was moving his feet, tried to draw a couple charges, activity, rebounding. It was nice to see him get back on track again. We're going to need him. Everybody knows. I mean, he's a one of the best players in the league, if not the best. And we're going to need that effort every night.
The last time somebody drew 13 fouls was when?
I don't know, but I probably fouled. I fouled out in the Big East when they had the 6 foul rule in 13 minutes. So I gave 6 and 13. So that is an actual fact.
You said there's every defense struggling. Where's your confidence level in defense going on the road next year?
You know where I am. I'm confident with the way our bench play has been defensively too. Dom Green comes in. He could be one of our best forwards. Nas Carter, they all watch Matisse, and you see him start making a block here and really getting that. And then I thought tonight, the guy who impressed me the most in terms of depth was Jamal Bay. I mean, he came in almost, maybe almost 9 minutes and got, 3 steals and 1 block. He was all over the place. And you start getting production like that, minutes are going to keep increasing. And we're going to get deeper and deeper with our team, and that's when you become dangerous. And so where do I feel we are in our defense? I always feel it can get always better. But the great sign is when you start having guys, especially the young guys, starting to really get it, and they not only are in there, but they're making a difference and an impact.
What's the difference between having Amir start and Sam coming off the bench? Because he seems to be giving you some really, even though the numbers may not be.
Who, Sammy?
Yeah,
Sammy's been incredible.
I mean, starting.
A big thing is when you start 2 big guys that aren't maybe 3-point shooters, possibility. It's just the way teams defend, and we try to go to Noah, and sometimes they just sit down there, and so it just forces. I like to have 1 big in at a time, where it spaces out the floor. We can get better movement. There's more driving lanes, and it also gives Noah some more space.
And you're kind of came up on his wrist at that one when he fell out.
He's soft.
We're done.
He's soft. No, you know what? He had sprained his wrist. He actually in practice fell, and it was a scary thing. Like when how anybody ever ride skateboards? And you fall and you go like that. Yeah. And so it's like he had a little sprained wrist, and he fell again. It looked like, and he hurt it, and yeah, soft.
All right, thank you.